Thanks for joining us. Jana's off tonight. Minneapolis Public Schools is responding tonight to reports of even more vulnerabilities in its computer systems. This comes after hackers dumped hundreds of thousands of sensitive files online last spring when the district failed to pay a huge ransom. Now, Jennifer Hoff is looking into the latest incident, asking experts if anyone can stop this from happening yet again. Jennifer?
Sharon, the district says what happened recently wasn't technically a hack because it involved two sophomores who used a mass email to point out even more problems with the school's technology. This all came together in a 20-page report that used a Rickroll prank to get everyone's attention.
To know Rickrolling is to know the old hit by Rick Astley, a bait-and-switch prank that last month two Minneapolis high schoolers used to reveal what they say are concerns over the school district's technology, calling it a funny and harmless way to reveal it all.
In a way, I was really proud of our students for bringing light to something that I think we all knew. At the same time, if our students can do it, who else can?
The president of the teachers union, one of thousands who got the gag email,
All of us.
just 4 months after news of a much more serious breach broke.
We deserve better, and so do our kids.
In March, the district acknowledged hackers dumped 300,000 files online after it didn't pay a $1 million ransom, some of it including union grievances, civil rights investigations, even assault complaints. Critics saying officials failed to follow through on its promise to contact victims like Callahan, who paid for credit monitoring after her Social Security number was released.
I have thousands of members who have had to spend countless hours freezing their credit, fixing issues that have arisen because of this, making sure that they are safe and that their family is safe, because there's a lot of long-term damage that can come from this.
Even asking if the district would compensate staff for the trouble.
So far, it's been a no.
Schools are particularly vulnerable to hacks due to a lack of IT staff and funding. Minnesota, though, getting $23 million that organizations can start applying for to upgrade its infrastructure.
I don't think this is unique to Minneapolis at all.
Experts still calling the battle against cyber criminals an uphill one.
Ransomware operators will target and attack whatever they can get a hold of.
In this latest case, those students said that ransomware attack inspired them to investigate other potential problems that they found included access to photos, usernames, printers, and software, all while they carefully redacted private information, even suggesting certain fixes throughout the 20-page report.
Let's talk about funding these public schools. Let's talk about funding these IT departments, giving them the resources to be able to fight against stuff like this, because they really do have their work cut out for them.
We need to be safer.
Callahan even more concerned the district's other shortcomings, from vacancies to a ballooning deficit, makes schools even more vulnerable.
When we don't have those things in place, a lot of things behind the scenes are also falling apart.
Now, I also spoke to the father of one of the students who says his family supports the school system and they don't want to further embarrass anyone. But that part of using his son's skills for good is also to show that, in fact, those flaws, Sharon, exist.
Well, I know the district didn't call it an incident, but did they at least respond to this incident?
They have. I've asked the district multiple times. I have covered this since that first breach back in March and have asked for on-camera interviews several times, which they have always denied, but they did send me a written statement again today that said in this case it's replacing a particular portal with a more modern one. They plan to do that this summer. But as for the breach last spring, it says that it's still reviewing all of that data, hundreds of thousands of files by hand, but says that it should be done soon and that it has every intention of notifying victims then. But of course, that's such a sore point for so many people because they say that they obviously should have been contacted much sooner.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you so much for keeping an eye on this, Jennifer.